My name is Emily. I am a sophomore at the University of Connecticut. I am the membership engagement intern for Alpha Lambda Delta, which is why I'm hosting this is why I'm hosting this info session. So everyone just like put your name, your school, and then we'll get started. Oh my God, University of Delaware. My roommate's from Delaware. She has so many friends that go there. Okay, so everyone's Delaware. Oh, okay. Gorge. Okay. Love that everyone's from UD. I don't know anything about it. All I know is my roommate's from Delaware. That's literally it. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Again, this should be pretty quick, and then if you have questions, you can just put them in the chat, or you can wait around at the end and then ask me, like unmute and stuff. So, this is just kind of the stuff that we're gonna be covering. Nothing super crazy. Our mission here at Alpha Lambda Delta is to encourage students through superior academic achievement, promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning, and to assist students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their unique roles in society. Kind of a little bit about our history. We were founded in 1924 at the University of Illinois. Since then, we have added over 400 chapters and we continue to try and add more every year. So, obviously, all of you guys are from UD, but I was going to say if you know anybody at a school that doesn't have this, we're always looking to add new institutions. And it's pretty simple to set up, so that would be an option. About 2,500 students join each year, so it's huge, and there's over 1 million lifetime members, and that's something we're going to talk about a little bit later. Once you join, you are a member for life, and this can benefit you years and years out of college. We are a nationally certified member of the Association of College Honor Society. Um, it's super important, and that kind of holds to our legitimacy, which we will talk about later because I totally understand that that's a big question when you see ALD emails. You're like, is this real? I don't really know. So we'll talk about that later, but we are certified to be a college honor society. So the membership requirements, obviously, if you're on this Zoom call, you have met said requirements. You need to have a 3.5 GPA or higher during your first semester in college, which you all have done. You need to pay your membership fees when you join. It is a one-time fee. You have no other time you need to give money to this society. It's just the one-time fee. It is a flat 35. However, your local chapter will also have their own fees on top of it. So me personally, I paid $50, so it was the 35 regular fee for the general society and then $15 that went to my local chapter, which helps host different charity events, little group gatherings, just kind of stuff like that to help benefit your chapter. And then once you're inducted, again, you're a member for life. There's no annual fees. It's kind of like a one and done thing, and then you're all set. Okay. Oh, common myths and questions. So the first one is that having a high GPA isn't that big of a deal. I feel like in high school, we're very set on like you need a really good GPA, but then you get to college, it's kind of like, oh, like C's get degrees, stuff like that. And people are like, oh, it's my freshman year, like obviously I'll have a high GPA, but that's not the case. First semester, your freshman year, is usually one of the toughest years. Obviously, your classes are going to continue to get difficult, but it's the big adjustment from going to high school and now you're around all these new people in a place that you might not be familiar with at all. So being able to hold a GPA above 3.5 is a huge accomplishment, and you should be really proud of that. What if my GPA drops below a 3.5? So it's not required that you maintain a 3.5 in order to stay within ALD. Again, like you're a member for life. Joining this just helps you continue with your academic success, but you do not get kicked out if your GPA does drop below a 3.5. I don't have time. So, although you are encouraged to be very involved with your chapter, it is not required. You can join ALD just to be recognized for your accomplishment, as it's a really good resume builder as well. But you also can be super involved if you want to. a lot of people think like, okay, I'm not going to join this. I don't have a lot of time right now. But that's right now. You're still in that transition phase from like being in high school now into college. And as you continue throughout your semesters, each semester is going to look super, super different. So what you think makes you feel like you don't have time right now, maybe next semester you have just so much more time and you can participate more in ALD. I know for me personally, one of my things was I don't want to commit myself to something. I don't feel like I have the time for it. But again, you can be as involved or as not involved as you want to be. It's kind of totally up to you. So time isn't a huge factor. Yes. Why should I have to pay a fee just because I got good grades? So the fee goes into supporting all the benefits that you will have. There's the mandatory fee, like on your tuition that you would pay at your regular school that covers different events that your school does for everyone on campus. So it's kind of a similar concept, but that fee goes into like the national honors cords that we have, the different scholarships that we're able to offer, the different programs that we offer, as well as like merchandise and shirts and stuff if you're interested. It's not worth the money. So, ALD is one of the lowest fees for any honors organization, and it helps you throughout like your life. Like you have a lifetime benefit. So there's online leadership programs that we offer, career development workshops, and there's a lot of scholarships, which is definitely something I want to talk about later because I have like in a monetary sense, which would probably make you guys way more interested. I have gained more than I have put in from ALD, and that just goes to show how much they can support you. But I will definitely talk about that more later. And then I don't want a reoccurring cost. Again, it's not. It's the one-time fee, and then you're good. Couple more. I don't want to join a fraternity or a sorority. Um, this one for me, I didn't want to join a sorority either, and I know it has like the Greek lettering in it, so sometimes people are like, "Oh, like I don't want to be a part of that." But it's not. It's an honor society. There's plenty of honor societies all around campus, and it's not one where it's like if you join this honor society, you can't join the mechanical engineering honor society or you can't join the business fraternity. You can do both. I know like in regular Greek life it's like you're either in this one or you're in that one, but with this you can join multiple honor societies and you won't have to worry about that. Like I just said, jump the gun, but you can join other honor society, regular sororities, like social ones, like that's totally fine. I have several other honors organization invites. Aren't they all just scams? So, unfortunately, some are, but ALD is a certified member of the Association of College Honor Societies, as I said before. So that's how you know we're a credible organization. If I'm not involved, why does it look good on a resume? So obviously, like I said before, you can be as involved or as uninvolved as you want. It's totally fine, but it does look really good on a resume for showing what you were capable of doing under all this change, transferring from high school, coming into college. It shows your dedication, your intelligence, and it shows your commitment to a program and how you are taking the steps to better your education and to find more success for yourself. So I definitely think that in itself stands out a lot. What if I transfer? So your ALD membership lasts for your entire life, which means if you are to transfer, that correlates with your next school. So if your school has a chapter of ALD, you're in it, you're good, you can join, you can be a part of it. If they don't have a chapter, kind of one of the things I was saying earlier, you're more than welcome to find a faculty member and create one if that's something you're interested in. Be a founder of an ALD chapter at your campus, but it does follow you from wherever you go to school if you transfer. Totally fine. So yeah, like I was saying, Alpha, Lambda Delta, it offers exclusive membership benefits, help you stand out, be recognized. A couple of those benefits are here. So resume builder, again, showing your dedication to your studies, success, what you want to do. It is also an opportunity to meet like-minded students who are committed to academic excellence and volunteerism. I think that's super important because when you get to college, as I'm sure you guys all know, you are met with so many new people that have completely different interests than you, have different ways of life than you, and it's super great. But sometimes you might feel like you're not finding your people, but in ALD, you will find people that align with your same academic goals because they have worked just as hard as you to get to the same place and they want to continue doing that. Leadership opportunities. That's a big one, especially for me, and that's something that I definitely want to touch on. So, I currently am an intern for ALD. There are three other student interns as well from different organizations across the nation, and we are international too. But the other three interns are across the nation, and this opportunity for me has really like it's been a lot in terms of developing my professionalism, my social skills. I work a lot with social media, so social media management, marketing, volunteer, stuff like that. And then I do receive a stipend at the end of each semester. So going back to I've gotten more monetarily than I put in. That's one of the benefits. And this internship also does look really good on my resume, and it's something that I can talk about forever. So it's definitely something that if you guys are a part of ALD, it would totally be something interesting for you to look into. Also, at your local chapters, you have your like kind of like your executive board. So you have president, vice president, and different chapters have different people too. Like we have a marketing person, we have a volunteer person. So those are huge member or those are huge leadership things that you can totally take a role on if you're interested. That just pertains to your specific chapter. Recognition for your effort, again, shows what you're able to put in your first semester, how you're trying to benefit yourself going forward. And then this one's really interesting, which I didn't know. So it starts as a federal GS7 level. What this means is if you are to work in the federal space and like the government and stuff, you automatically receive X amount more on your salary because you're a part of this kind of organization. It's really, really interesting. So if you are looking and going into like government and that kind of area, you will see a different salary because you are a part of this GS7 level organization, whereas most people start out in the GS5. Okay, yeah, so lifetime membership with one of the lowest fees. Again, lowest fees, and lifetime membership, which I'm gonna talk, I know I keep saying it, but I will talk about it more in a little bit. Okay, so some of the big things that I also think are going to be really important to you guys that were really important to me when it came to this process, scholarships. Scholarships are huge. Right now, ALD is in the process. We just had scholarship applications due like a couple weeks ago for their national ones, and they give out so many. So I applied to both of them, definitely hoping I get some. But also with your chapter fees or with the chapter fee on top of what you're giving in the beginning, that goes into your chapters being able to do scholarships. So I just won a scholarship through my chapter for study abroad, which is really, really exciting because again, like I'm getting so much out of this and it's benefiting me academically as well as financially. We do have perks, a perks program. So through Benefit Hub, which is one of our partners, they offer ALD members a free membership to their site. And what that has is a bunch of different discounts and deals that you can get by having an ALD membership. So like I just booked some last minute spring break trip flights and I went through the ALD Perks website and I was able to get them so much cheaper than Expedia or JetBlue or anyone was willing to offer me. They also have discounts on food, gift cards, other things like movie tickets, concert tickets, just kind of anything and everything you'd be spending your money on, you can find discounts and cheaper options through that. So that one I think is huge and I love using it. We also have ALD Leads. So that is a online leadership certification course that you can take at your own pace in your own time. And it also looks good on your resume. You can add it to your LinkedIn, which I love LinkedIn so much. So definitely could put that on there. And it's super interesting and it's super huge for developing your leadership skills and professionalism skills as a college student. These are some other things that we offer. We have career preparation, we have other educational partners to help you succeed, and we also have a leadership conference that we host annually, and different schools and different officers can come and attend and do leadership-based activities. So your induction ceremony, this will look different for everybody. My induction ceremony was held in one of our big auditoriums that we have on campus. Everybody came in, there was food. That's another thing your money goes towards in that like one-time fee. It goes to food for events, which is so good. Um, But yeah, so we got in, we got a bunch of food, we got to collect our pin, which is like a cute little honor society pin. Like if you ever did like varsity sports, maybe it was just my school, but we would get little varsity pins. And then you get your certificate, and we all sat down in the middle. I got to talk to a bunch of new people that I had never met before, which was awesome. And I met some of my really, really good friends at that induction. They introduced all the officers, went through scholarships that previous members had won, stuff like that. And then we all got to kind of be recognized for the work that we have put in. My parents got to come. It was really, really awesome. So everyone's induction looks different, but they'll probably all follow that same suit. My school was supposed to have their induction for this year last week, where I was supposed to get my scholarship, but I don't know what it's like in Delaware, but the snow here has been tragic. So that got canceled. So hopefully that'll be soon, but I'm sure that yours are probably coming up within the next month or something. These are just a couple pictures from different induction ceremonies, the candles that they light, they read a couple things. Yeah, it's great. It's really, really fun and it's really cool. Like sitting there, especially like freshmen in college, this made me feel really important and kind of reminded me that what I am here for a reason and I am working hard and I am reaping the benefits of that. Okay, so campus involvement. ALD loves to give back to the community. That's one of our big things. So a lot of campuses will host different events that give back to the community, but also that give back to the community like directly on campus. So actually, this second photo down with the t-shirts, that's my school. We did a t-shirt making event. So everyone in the club got together. We got to know each other better, make cute little t-shirts. We've made first aid kits to drop off to homeless shelters. We've done food pantries. We've done dog toy drives. We're right now starting a school supplies drive to give back to people in need. So it's really, really great. And it helps you give back to the community, which is obviously a super amazing thing. But also, those are optional and you do not have to participate them if you don't want to. It's not a bad thing. You can totally do what you want. But just know like those are options and those are available to you when you join ALD. These are some more videos. So there was like a slime night. They've had movie nights, some of the dog stuff. The bouquets I think are so, so cute. I love those. Just kind of a bunch of different things. It's a great little community. So yeah, opportunities for all 4 years. You are recognized in your first year, but this doesn't just last your first year. The programs and activities, you are available to go to them throughout your entire 4 years. All members, no matter your GPA, come graduation, can wear the like tassel and whatnot. So every institution is different. The way my institution does it is you get X amount of points for certain events you attend, and then at X amount of points, you get your tassel for free or you get this for free. But you can also go and purchase that stuff directly on the website. So it's nice little cord and stuff to wear at graduation. It kind of shows your hard work and it's really, really great. So yeah, this is just kind of a picture of those. You can buy them on the store. Your school may offer them, but I think it's a great recognition of yourself and what you're capable of. So definitely recommend. And yeah, that's all I have. I disclaimer a little too late. This was my first info session on my own, so sorry if I was a little all over the place, but please follow us on Instagram. A lot of those posts have come from me, so I'd appreciate it. LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. And then if you have any questions at all, you can totally put them in chat. You can hang out after and ask me personally. I don't bite, so if you want to ask, go crazy. And then you can also email ALD@nationalald.org. And then there's that number that you can text. So thank you guys so much for coming. Super appreciate it. Hope this was helpful, especially to have the student perspective, because I know that can sometimes feel a little more personal. So hope this was helpful. And yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, you're all good to go. Thank you for coming. Bye, guys, of course. Okay, yeah, so you don't have to apply. Once you've been given that email that says like, "Oh, you're welcome to join ALD." It's just filling out, I think like your account information, creating an account on the website and then paying that fee. and then you're all good to go. There's no application. Yeah, of course. Thank you, you too. Bye.